Well, hello. My beautiful friends, your boy Seth here, taking a look at Dementium The Ward, which is now on the Nintendo Switch. This is a, if you don't know, a 2007 Nintendo DS game made by, at the time, Renegade Kid, now sort of reformed into Atui. And big thanks to our friends at Atui for providing us a copy of this game for review to show you the Nintendo Switch version. This game, it got a sequel. It got another game kind of very much in the same vein called Moon. These are all kind of made by the same core group of people on the Nintendo DS. A survival horror first-person shooter on the Nintendo DS. Very impressive for the time, and now sort of re-released on the Nintendo Switch as a kind of like retro horror FPS. I'm looking forward to... I have not played this game since it was new. So I'm looking forward to seeing how everything shakes up, how the transition from, you know, the dual screen setup to the Nintendo Switch is. I'm looking forward to sort of getting into it, so let's get into it. I will say, huge, you know, mature content warning. You know, there's going to be mature content in this. There's going to be like blood and all kinds of stuff. I don't know exactly what the rating is, but there's going to be mature themes and stuff like this in here, so be aware of that. And yeah, again, thanks to Atui for letting us check this out. So let's see what we got. There will, of course, be a purchase link in the video description if you want to check it out for yourself. Dead folks, creepy children, zombies. Here we are. We're in it straight away. Very quick opening. All right. We're in it. Immediately, you can tell 60 frames. Feels great, instantly. Notepad and key. An old notepad with most of its pages torn out. Why did you do it is written on the front page. There's also a small key. Press ZL to take. Okay, ZL to open. The small key unlocked the door. Listen to that. Listen to that, like, chunky audio. It's a newspaper. The headline reads, "Man brutally murders wife." "0813. So I've been curious. It reads 081399. It looks like it was written in blood. Is it some sort of code? Perhaps I should make a note of it. Now, this is another thing. On the DS, you had like a notebook. I don't know if you have access to anything like that. Oh, we've got display. We've got some options here. Display retro CRT. That's cute. Put a CRT filter over it. Couple different control types. So you can do like the southpaw thing if you want to. Got aim speed, sound effects, normal, quiet, and off. Okay, we're gonna keep everything the same, just on the default settings. We do have access to a map here, handy. We can see our items here, our weapons whenever we get some. Okay, 081399. I'll try to remember that. I was curious if or how they were going to incorporate any of that stuff. Admitted, yeah, very modern. Admitted in 2007 for schizophrenia. Alright, we have our flashlight. So, flashlight very important in this game, because if you don't have the flashlight, it's all dark all the time. If I enter the correct key code, what was it? Was it like, oh, what was it? It was like 081399. Was that it? Holy crap, I can't remember. I can't believe I remembered that. I crushed it. I got a nightstick. Beautiful. This feels great. I can tell you that. It feels fantastic. Yo, we just knocked his head off with a nightstick. Beat him into a pink mist, man. Okay, so we can swap between our weapons with the D-pad. Very quickly. Very snappy. We're gonna need something a little beefier than a nightstick, though, if we want to last long. Alright, health pickups. You love a good... It's not a survival horror game until there's a dirty, busted up toilet, man. Okay. But like, keep in mind, too, murderer... keep in mind too, like, yeah, this was on the Nintendo DS. Like, that was what was so striking at the time, is like, you know, we didn't think that experiences like this were possible on the DS. Like, if you could imagine having this on a, you know, 16 years ago on a little handheld device running at 60 frames and, like, utilizing the touchscreen to sort of, you know, do all this stuff and look around with some precision, and yeah, you had to make your hand into a little claw, but it worked. And really cool to have this sort of back. I hope they wind up porting over, if this does well, hopefully they'll wind up porting over the sequel, and Moon, the sequel, was even better. And Moon is great as well, so I would be just pleased as punch. Get rid of those bodies on the floor every time, y'all. Pro tip, don't leave anything to chance. Oh, here we go. This is where you save. It was funny, the launch trailer, or the reveal trailer or whatever for this port, the trailer ends like looking at, you know, one of these paintings, and a lot of people who like had never played Dementium, I saw, were like, what does it mean? Like, what does the little portal painting thing mean? I was like, you guys, this is where you save. Little, like, roaches skittering about. Okay, well, hang on. Let me make sure I have adequate... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, let me make sure I've adequately explored the space behind me, but... Okay. Yeah, and this game's, like, fairly quick, too, if I remember right. I think this is sort of a 5-6 hour sort of affair. I remember playing through it over a weekend. So you're not, like, you know... Not some, like, overly long experience. Which I think for the, you know, for the modern gamer... I know, like, for me, I'm not trying to sit down and play, like, a 50-hour survival horror game. Get me in and get me out, man. Okay. I am gonna need health.
You want me? Come on over and get me free cats, right? A little closer. Wait, you're not one of them? Oh man, we're gonna... Oh.
Now we get a gun. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Go ahead and take him out like that. Okay. Got some ammo, some health, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what the game is. Like, you go through you know, this this ward. Here we go. Works pretty well. I didn't see, was there a, doesn't look like there's any option for gyro aiming that I can see. That would have been kind of cool. It would have been nice to be able to have gyro aiming in here. I don't know how difficult that is to implement into games, but I do love gyro aiming. Still, the nice thing about this game too is like the enemies are scarce enough, like, you know, not only because I'm sure it was like a hardware thing, you can't exactly swarm the player with enemies on a Nintendo DS game, but you know, like the combat is like really manageable, so you don't have to worry too much about that. We're cruising, man. I'll just play through a little bit more, just so that y'all can get an idea, but I don't want to spoil too much about the game. But we'll just go through a little bit more to give y'all a sense of what the game is like on Switch. It runs great. Feels great to play. Being able to swap your weapon with the D-pad, very like fast and snappy. Very good. Go ahead and save. Yeah, there are a couple little like puzzles and things that I'm gonna be curious. This game didn't have like too many like touchscreen implementations or anything. Like I said, you could kind of keep notes and stuff, and obviously that, you know, that functionality is removed on the Switch, but oh, hello. But I like how they've kept it, you know, the pixels are still nice and chunky. I think the game looks really nice. Oh, look at that. Where was I going? I think I lost track of where I was going. Pretty sure that's the way I came from. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we need to go through here. Oh, hi. Love that open chest cavity on those zombies, man. Alright, we're starting to see the level design open a little bit more. Okay. Hey, look. Eventually we'll have to fight some of those things. Those will become enemies at a certain point. Little ammo. Did I just do a circle, or is that just more of them? Plenty of locked doors. Here we go. Okay, it's a piano book. So I should... You know what? Let me, like, take a picture of this on my phone or something, so that I don't forget this. This is gonna be, like, note-taking and stuff is gonna be key, y'all. I don't think it saves any of this information anywhere either. Yeah. But at least we have the map here. So that's helpful. Okay, perhaps I should play a melody on it. Okay. I do like that this is a Hargrove brand piano. That's a reference to Greg Hargrove, code designer on the game. Now, I see... I don't know what the melody we should play is. I see like the handprints on the piano from the thing that we saw earlier. Should I do like... I wonder if it's written somewhere. Dead? Oh, you know what? We probably have to do dead, don't we? No, whoops. Not that. That's D. E. A. There we go. Got a key card. It's a key card. I wonder how it got here. They hid it in the piano. Obviously. Okay. So it's little stuff like that. It's like light, simple puzzle solving. No fuss, no muss. And here we go. Like I said, you gotta fight these things. Luckily, the game isn't super fussy about, you know, about its aiming. There's maybe like a little bit of auto-aim. So the game's aiming is like pretty forgiving. Feels good. There are gonna be people who don't like appreciate having to swap between like your flashlight and your gun and stuff like that, but I personally really like it. I think that like it creates like a nice level of, you know, tension. Alright, now we can go into the staff-only room. Grab some more ammo. Oh hey, little Xeodrifter poster there on the wall. That's cute. Xeodrifter, another game by Atui, of course. Fantastic game that I love a whole lot. Hey, buddy. Sorry you're stuck over there. Okay. Ammo. Always good to have. Some more of our friends here. I hear another one. Where is he? There he is. way harder to hit with the baton. You're way better off just shooting them. Okay. Not a whole lot I can do in here right now. Let me actually consult my map here and see where I have and haven't been yet. It doesn't... Have I not been here? It doesn't look like I have? Oh, wait, no. Facing the other direction. Okay. Here we go. More of these little guys. Go ahead and reload before it takes me off guard later. And the thing about this game too is like, is this gonna be like the best, most life-changing survival horror game you've ever played? No. But it's a fun, you know, like, it runs great. Especially now it's got that, like, kind of retro aesthetic. And, light, breezy, quick playthrough. Really sort of easy recommend. And I miss these games. There's something so nostalgic about this. The more DS stuff we can have brought into the modern day, the better. Love the Nintendo DS. That DS and Wii era for me is my favorite era in video games. Not saying that the stuff we have now isn't incredible, of course it is, but just the level of creativity and the stuff that you could do, you know, back then, having to work within those, like, design limitations, that was very, very, like, cool to me. I felt like we just saw so much creativity. Even in something like this, because I think, like, something like this could be written off otherwise as, like, a... Like, oh, like, this is just, like, a Silent Hill clone or something like that, or, like, a wannabe Silent Hill, and, like, in fact, the game was, initially pitched as a Silent Hill thing. It wound up being its own thing. But it's because of the DS that it got to sort of develop its own identity and not just be, you know, Silent Hill DS or whatever. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Was there something I needed from these? No. Okay. Hello. Screaming heads. They can take a hit. But I mean, look at this, man. Like, again, just try to put yourself... 2007, Nintendo DS. In the palm of your hands, you got rain effects and, you know, lightning and thunder and, like, this broken, dilapidated, you know, bridge and stuff. It's cool. Cool game. Okay, I really should wrap this video up. Otherwise I'm just gonna find myself stuck here playing. This is an easy game to sort of, like, let yourself get sucked into. It's an easy game to sort of get wrapped up in, to be honest with y'all. Is it gonna tell you a story that's gonna blow your mind? Is it gonna be, like, the greatest survival horror game you've ever played? No. But this is a super, especially as like a retro, very impressive for the time sort of thing. Atmospheric. I love these sort of retro visuals. They got it running great on the Nintendo Switch. Just easy recommend. Very easy recommend. Just perfect for spooky season. It's the perfect time for this. To get like a little quick playthrough in. And look here, perfect. We can end here at the new chapter. Okay, so I won't go too much further than this. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to have this sort of back. I hope they poured over the other stuff. You know, Dementium 2, Moon. I would really love to see that. So this is available on the Nintendo Switch eShop for $19.99. Dementium: The Ward. Risen from the Ashes, the retro horror atmospheric FPS, available now on your Switch. And again, you know, if you want something just kind of a 5-6 hour little bite-sized, fun to play, you know, replayability in there too. You go through on higher difficulties and stuff, but like, yeah, retro FPS, running great, 60 frames, swap between your weapons really fast and stuff, and, you know, feels great to play. All that same, like, fun atmosphere. You know, it doesn't have some kind of compelling, like, plot or narrative or anything like that. It's got, like, some fun little puzzles and stuff in there to keep you pulling along, and just an easy game to get lost in, man. Even just sitting here recording this video, I just sort of felt myself getting kind of drawn into it. So, I really love this game. I hope y'all give it a look. Huge thanks again to our friends at Atui for sending us along a copy of the game to show you guys on the Nintendo Switch. This has been Dementium: The Ward. If you want to hear even more about this game, tune into our weekly Nintendo podcast, All in a Nintendo Podcast. Links to that are in the video description as well. And we'll certainly be talking about this game much more over there. But until, oh yeah, I should say, of course, like and subscribe before I head on out of here if you like more Nintendo video content like this. We're always putting up Nintendo-related video content here on the YouTube channel. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Dementium: The Ward, Nintendo Switch. Pick it up, try it for yourself, get into the spooky season spirit. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.